Big story in Holyrood this week is the news that Alexander Dennis are shutting their Falkirk factory at the cost of 400 jobs.
Presiding Officer, members will be deeply concerned with the planned job losses at Alexander Dennis in Larbert. Our thoughts are with the workforce. Alexander Dennis is an industry leader in bus manufacturing, but this news was not inevitable. It is another result of SNP failure. Under the SNP, the Scottish Government is procuring more buses from China than they are from Scotland. Presiding Officer, Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham has bought almost 4 times as many buses from Alexander Dennis than the SNP government.
Now, this came out yesterday while Rachel Reeves was on her feet outlining the spending review. But the conversations afterwards with the First Minister to journalists suggest that the Scottish Government is looking at a furlough scheme, potentially to rescue those jobs in the short term. However, sources suggest that there needs to be a bridge to something for the company. That means that any sort of support that comes from the Scottish or UK government can't be forever. The other strand of FMQs was a little ding-dong between Anas Sarwar and John Swinney.
And even his own MSPs are now openly rebelling against him, with senior figures saying he has 2 weeks. They groan in private, let them groan in public now, with senior figures saying he has 2 weeks to come up with a new idea to save his job.
This time about a report in a newspaper on Monday that there was a secret meeting of 25 SNP activists calling for John Swinney's resignation, or basically giving him an ultimatum of 2 weeks to come up with a new independent strategy. Most people in Holyrood, all the MSPs, are lightly suggesting that that's a bit ahead of the game. There doesn't seem to be a huge amount of appetite in the Holyrood SNP group for a leadership change at this point, but there's a long way to go before May 2026 in the next Holyrood election, and John Swinney is a serial election loser.